strength, and people want to do a lot of
People
different
hit
things.
me up all the time. Hey, can you do some wide receiver stuff? I know how to do that stuff. Can you do some DB stuff? I do this.
That's what's up.
But I refer them to other people all the time. There's other trainers here in San Antonio that got the knowledge and they got the time. Hey, go train with so-and-so. Go do this with them.
Yeah.
If you want to get your speed right, I'm the guy.
I'm a guy. That's what's up. Make sure y'all plug in right now. What age groups are you kind of working with, you know, that are able to come out and work out with you, man?
Ages 7 to 18 initially here in San Antonio, and then I have my college and pro guys that get the opportunity to come and get work with me.
That's what's up. You also working with some pros as well, man. Tell me, what's the difference working with the pros and then working with the kids as well?
So the difference is I get to be a little more harsh. Right? I get to be real honest and push them to another limit because I know what the goal is. And if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. But if you got it, it's there. And I got to make sure you get to that
level. Those kids that are dreaming to get to that NFL level or want to be at that level, man, what are some of the things that like you encourage them to do or teach them to do to try to get to that next level?
Well, you know, I teach them to trust the process.
Good stuff. Yeah.
There's levels to this. Is a process.
Yeah.
Right. So first things first. You want to make it to the NFL. You need to make the varsity football team.
For sure. Step one.
Yeah. Step one, and then you need to start.
Yeah. Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
And then you need to play.
Facts.
And you got to make plays. After that, you got to follow the next process. Go to camps. Get in front of coaches.
Yeah. Yep.
After that, go to a college that you gonna play. You gonna ball.
A lot of these kids want to go to UT. They want to go to
everybody want to go
A&M.
P5.
They want to go to
everybody want to go P5.
Alabama. They want to.
Everybody want to go P5.
But you feel like some of those kids should really think about going elsewhere.
Going somewhere that you're going to be taken care of because NFL is not guaranteed. Y'all need to understand.
Yeah.
There's 800 new guys on the on the draft list every year.
Hell yeah. Yep.
So yeah, you might be number 56 of wide receivers this year. Let's say you don't get drafted and you get an opportunity. Okay, next season. No, bro. Now you 856.
Yeah, exactly.
You 856 now.
Yeah.
No, it's a process.
Yeah.
Every year there's somebody new.
Yeah.
So when you get your opportunity, you seize your moment.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how it works.
That's what's up. And a lot of these kids, you know, have that mistake of not going to those camps, but playing within tournaments or doing other things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How important it is to get in front of those coaches and get into those camps?
It's the number one.
Yeah.
It's the number one thing. If I talk to my parents all the time and tell them about the process, and sophomore going to junior year is huge. Junior going to senior year is even more crucial.
Yeah.
But the biggest part is that sophomore going to junior year, you need to go to camps. If you're a tall kid, you look nice, you got the eye candy look, you know, they can just look at you and be like,
yeah. He's stud.
Okay, I got to check him out.
Yeah.
You need to go to the big camps. Okay? Go to the big camps. There's big power camps that have other scouts there too. So if you do go to a UT camp, yeah, you might get love because they have other scouts out there.
And the other coaches also work the camps as well.
I got my first offer at the UT camp.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Not even from UT.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's
Division I school, Division I AA school.
Yeah.
In Tennessee, I got my first offer there.
That's what's
so you know the biggest thing is you got to get in front of people. You wasting your time playing, not wasting your time. You're developing skills.
Yeah.
But you're also not. Getting in front of coaches.
And being put in the right situations. Go play 7-on-7.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Go play, get your skills right.
Yeah.
But you really need to focus in.
For sure.
Focus in on getting in front of coaches. If that's your goal, you need to figure out what school you want to go to. You need to figure out, like, hey, can I play D2? You need to put your pride aside and say,
yeah, I
think this is it.
And then that's where you can go ahead and secure the bag in a sense. And then from there, continue to work.
Continue to work. Now, what's the next step? Hey, you got a long process ahead of you.
Yep.
Because you might redshirt.
Yep.
You got 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
How can you have longevity and get better through those 5 or 6 years? A lot of players, you'll find out. You've seen it. They don't even make it.
It's 2 years. That 2 year mark, boom. Everybody started falling like flies. Yep.
One semester.
Yeah, that part.
15 guys is going after the first semester. One spring. There goes another 30 people.
Yeah.
Only the strong survive.
For sure.
That's
for
on
sure.
every level.
Yeah, that's
only the
story.
strong is gonna survive.
You mentioned 7-on-7 just a second ago. I want to shout out Tone Babies as well. They got their Fiesta Bowl going on this weekend, 7-on-7. Do you think that that's a good thing for football, or you feel like that's kind of hurting the game, being like flag football, not getting hit and stuff like that, really having real football in a sense?
Yeah, I don't think it's hurting the game. I think it's a good way for kids to. I'd rather them be playing 7-on-7 than playing tackle football in the spring. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I'd rather them be doing that. Spring ball is dope for a couple of weeks. That's dope, but not a whole season in the spring.
Sure. Yeah.
I'd rather them be doing 7-on-7 than doing tackle football in the spring because of development. Now, the only thing that sucks is, linemen don't get the opportunity to do 7-on-7. Linemen don't get the opportunity to do any of those things because they're not they're not receivers.
Yeah.
So it's not crucial for them, but the game is significantly changed.
Very much
it's
so.
a speed heavy game. If you can be a big dog now. Look at me, I'm 5'9", 160 playing, and I made it because pure speed.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't let nobody touch me. I don't want to get touched.
Yeah.
So when people are going, dang, well, he knows how to avoid and evade.
Yeah. Man,
That's
it's funny. You always been fast, always been an athlete. I remember knowing you in elementary school, dog, and we used to have those field days and all that stuff. And yo ass was out there.
I used to try to go as hard as I can every chance I got.
It was like, this motherfucker out here really out here running fast. It was like, damn, man. So you always been, that type of athlete. The game of 7-on-7, like you said, it's not hurting the kids. What do you possibly see like for the kids coming out of that 7-on-7?
A real process. My goal this year and next year, I don't plan on being big time 7-on-7 guru guy that's going to make bread off of it. No.
Yeah.
It's mainly for development and getting the kids competitive and showing them that we do have the knowledge. Yeah. I'm going to give you some knowledge because mainly it's like, oh, we talk speed all day. We're doing this, that. Oh, well, let me show you where my knowledge is.
Exactly.
Let's do here. Let me put you here. Let's do this. Let's do that. We do that for about a month. Next year, I'll probably do like 4 to 6 weeks. Nice. I think that after that, the kids need to understand what's the next step after 7-on-7.
Correct.
Hey, 7-on-7 season is over. It needs to end. At some point, it needs to end. It can't be going into July.
I was going to say that, man. I see that it's almost like almost AAU basketball in a sense.
I don't think 7-on-7 should be that because it's not AAU basketball. Scouts can go to AAU tournaments.
Makes sense. Yep.
They're allowed to be at those tournaments.
Yep.
It's sanctioned. We haven't got sanction for scouts to be at our tournaments.
Gotcha.
And there's a lot of tournaments that don't have scouts there. A lot of them, and a lot of people are attending.
It's just attendance and just video coverage.
It's practice. And some film.
Yep. Exactly.
It's practice and some film. Something just it's gonna make a lot of kids clout chasing. They want to look dope.
Yeah. Have this on.
All I had to do was post some jerseys, and everybody's like, oh, let me get on the squad.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you want to jump on because I got nice. I knew what I was doing, right? But
yeah.
They want to jump on. They see nice stuff. They clout chase.
Yeah, for sure.
I respect it, but at the same time, this is football. I take it very seriously, and I want you to get something out of it. If you can't get nothing out of it, I don't have to have you. I don't have to have you.
I like that the kids get to develop within that 7-on-7 realm as well. The quarterbacks, what I'm saying, they get in a little bit more, reps and seeing what's going on.
Huge for them.
And then the receivers and DBs, as you mentioned,
huge.
It definitely should expand the game a little bit more.
Absolutely.
And how those kids really playing at another level.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What group kids are you working with within that 7-on-7? Because I did get to check you out. I want to say at the previous tournament or the one before that.
It might have been the one before that.
Yeah.
I got to work. I had a 10U team, 12U team, 14U, and 18U.
What's up?
It's. I have some great coaches, a great supporting staff. My brothers jumped in and helped me out.
Yeah.
Some of my really close friends, EJ, AO, all my boys, they got to jump in. Eddie, they all got to jump in and do something that we really love. They've been wanting to do it. They've been itching to do it for a long time. They've been waiting for me to just tell me when. Let's do it.
Yeah. And then trusting in your knowledge, man. Again, we here with the King of Speed 97. your knowledge and your experience of speed, it really separated you in being able to be the athlete you were. So it's not like, hey, I was a meathead and lucky.
No.
It's like, I was really, this what separated me from everybody else.
That's it. That's really it. Like,
I stayed a little bit more about your accolades.
I stayed in my lane, man. I mean, you know, I got the chance to play high school here in San Antonio at Stevens High School. Shout out to Stevens.
Shout out
DFB
man.
for life. You
Come
know what I'm saying?
Man. Talk to him.
I got the opportunity to play a little varsity a couple of years. Yeah. And I wasn't a big, huge name. I kind of felt low under the radar. I was still trying to find myself in the game, to be honest with you. I got nominated to play in the All-Star game, and like really my journey, I stayed here for first year. I was working a regular job. Yeah. And then I got a call from junior college like, hey man, you need to come over here.
That's what's up.
Then I redshirted. I took 2 years off. That's why I tell my guys, like, you know, y'all don't understand the process. Y'all don't understand the grind.
And then the adversity that you got to go through. Because you redshirt 2 years, you be like, man.
Done. That's most mentally, you got to be mentally tough to play this game. Most people mentally couldn't handle it. Man, I'm better than that. I'm blah, 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 blah. No, I was thankful to be a part of a team. I was thankful to be actually living in dorms and not being at the crib, working a regular job. So when I got my opportunity, season, first year I was all-conference corner.
Good stuff.
Then I went to this Division II school, Ouachita Baptist University. No shame. No shame. I loved it. They treated me like a king there. Yeah. And I tell my guys all the time, you better go somewhere they're going to treat you nice.
Exactly. Yeah, that's
go somewhere. Because if you a guy, if you really are a guy, if you really are,
they're going to take care of you.
They're going to come find you. I got the opportunity to be a 3-time All-American. I was a preseason All-American DB, 3-time All-American punt returner, player of the year. So I got plenty of love. I ended up signing the CFL contract before the NFL draft. My agent advised me. I made a little mistake, but it was a blessing. I got the chance to go play with the Edmonton Eskimos.
Man, that's Canadian?
The Canadian Football League. And I got the chance to play with the Saskatchewan Roughriders. On and off, I didn't play a whole bunch of games. Busted my wrist, scoring my first touchdown. I mean, it was a blessing. I got to be around a lot of really good athletes.
Man.
I got to be around a lot of really, really
good athletes. The weather up there, you going from San Antonio all the way up there, man.
Yeah,
How
it was freezing.
The culture and everything else out there, man?
It was freezing, man. But it was. I was happy to be a part of a team.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I understand the process. I got to go through training camp. I know what it's like. I know how hard it is. I know what it takes.
For sure.
It is what it is, you know. Yeah. So the knowledge I have is, you know, I always wanted to be that guy to be able to just shine light on my city and be like, hey, shout out to the 210. San Antonio, I'm San Antonio made, baby. Yep. I got it out the mud. Y'all didn't even know who I was. Now it's like, oh, we know that little fast dude. Yeah, I know who he is. That's all across the country now.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Shout out to you, and as you continue to build out. A reason why I wanted you to bring that, because people will want to be a part of your organization. They really want to know who Etaj Allen is and King of Speed is and what it's all about. And, man, shout out to all your accolades and what you've been doing. CFL, I totally forgot about that, man. You were doing your thing, dog. You're doing your thing. What are some of the things that you're doing now to kind of give back to the kids and the community and stuff like that, bro?
We talked about this a little bit. I'm a teacher. Nice. So I don't only do one thing. I teach. I'm an elementary PE teacher.
Yeah, that's what's
so
up.
I like to have fun, man. I like
all the kids running around screaming.
I make the kids. I teach the kids discipline. I teach them order, and I teach them, hey, this is what we're gonna do to have fun. Yeah. How can we have fun? Yeah. Like, how can I make these kids smile every day? I have great partners. I work with some really good people. Good stuff. And we all have the same mindset on, hey, man, how can we make this fun? How can we make this interesting? Because we don't want to be bored.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, hey, I got the energy today. We got some coffee? Yeah, let's get it. And so I'm always giving knowledge, and I'm not just going, hey, I want to be a coach, a high school coach. That's cool and all. But I have my business so that I can be able to touch these kids in a different way with no limitations. Yeah. 0 limitations. You come to King of Speed, you're going to get it the way I want it. I want to give it to you.
That's what's up.
And I don't have any limitations. If I need to go drop off something to a parent, I can go drop something off.
Yeah.
If I need to help a kid out, hey, can you come pick me up? I can go pick him up.
Yeah, without no
anything.
UIL.
No, nothing. I don't have no
stuff.
issues. I don't have no problems with it. And that's my way of giving back.
Yeah.
All types. Kids, I got kids, college kids, they just pop over to the house. Hey, man, I just want to talk to you. That's cool. Hey, babe, whip him, make him a meal real quick.
That's what's up.
He get in the plate, he sit down with me, chop. I got to give him some knowledge. This is what we can do. And show him the ropes, tell him kind of based on, this is my opinion. Mm-hmm. This is how I made it, and I think this is probably going to fit you best.
Yeah, correct.
That's it.
Correct. I'm glad you're able to give back to the kids in that sense, because as we were just pretty much, like you said, getting at the mud. I bet you if you would have known junior and senior year what you know now, you would have been in front of, you at least been Texas State minimal. You know what I'm saying? At minimal, you would have been like, oh, I'm here.
They have way more than what Julian Stallworth had.
Yep.
If Julian Stallworth would have had Instagram and Twitter and he would have been getting love. If Itaja would have had X, Y, and Z, he probably would have got a little bit more love. Yeah. And he would have got where he needed to. We took the lumps so that the kids can get it. And I understand that it's not if we had it, we would have been. It's not that. This is the circle of life.
Correct.
We build and we learn, and it's like, dang, we took all that for them. Yep. If it weren't for us, there wouldn't be none of this.
Nah, hell no.
We wanted to get it up there
for sure,
so that we can have something great for our kids
and be able to give back to our kids as well. And that's what we all been moving about, and our emotions been about, business has been about. So we be able to give back to our kids and continue to do so. King of Speed isn't the only thing you got going on as well, man. I wanted you to give a quick shout out to some of your other entrepreneur stuff that you have going on, bro.
Yeah, so really, my wife is a pastry chef here in town. She does a little bit of everything. One of the most talented chefs in San Antonio.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
She's her coffee. So we had a food truck a few years ago, and we were doing brunch. And a lot of people know about it. They also talk about my wife's banana pudding. My wife has the best banana pudding in the city of San Antonio.
Hell yeah.
And you can double back on that.
Hell yeah.
You can place an order, freshly baked, at freshly baked, at freshly underscore baked, by varieties. We got some big things. Her baked goods are in a couple of coffee shops, Tandem Coffee up on the south side, and 30 Grind over in the Rim area. And so she's been growing, and she does some elevated eats as well, some infused foods, and 420 dinner.
I was about to say 420 right around the corner, man.
Yeah, she's booked up. Tickets are sold out.
Damn, that's what's up.
Crystal Poppin will be there.
Yeah.
And so she's building her name in multiple industries right now.
That's dope.
And she's doing her thing, man. And so, I would say that's my wife's business, of course, as a husband. I have to help,
of course.
help her build up, so that she has the knowledge.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to be supportive and help her as much as I possibly can while also building my brand up. And that's why, like I said, King of Speed is out there now, and it's been around for 15 months.
Make sure y'all tap in with the King of Speed right now, man.
It's been 15 months.
Man, I love what you're doing, man. It's just not for football, guys. I definitely brought you on here because, we highlight in the week of San Antonio Babies 7-on-7 football Fiesta Bowl. Even Peso will be out there. Shout out to that, man. They're doing great things for the city. But your program and your knowledge isn't just for football players. Who else can come and tap in with you, man?
I train a lot of volleyball players in town. I'm connected with a lot of clubs here in San Antonio. So a lot of the volleyball girls come to me for speed and explosiveness.
Dope.
Anything explosive, that's what people come for.
Cool.
They want to jump higher,
increase
they
that
get
vert
faster.
Yeah.
And move faster laterally.
Some of that lateral speed.
That's
too.
what they come to. They come to me for that.
Yep.
Anything else, I stay in my lane. Hey, you want volleyball training? I know so and so. You need to go to him. I got a couple of college volleyball girls. I have some pro volleyball girls I've trained that I've been training since they were in college. They'll give them some knowledge and do some skill specific stuff for them.
Yeah.
But I stay in my lane.
That's
speed and explosiveness training.
Hey, man.
Baseball players, all athletes.
That's what's up. And speed kills on all avenues, all sports, Allen Iverson, Tony Parker, quick point guards, football, the list goes on and on and on with that. So it's definitely important, I definitely want to tap in. How can people plug in with you And, if they want to get their kids involved in some of your programs and conditioning and stuff like that.
So soon you can go on Facebook and type in King of Speed Elite Performance.
Yeah.
You'll find me there. Facebook is, Instagram is, I think _ King of Speed.
Yeah.
Twitter's King of Speed. You type in King of Speed, you'll find me. Or KOS, you'll find me.
That's what's up, man. Make sure y'all stay tapped in, stay plugged in. Before I let you out of here, man, I want to get a quick outlook on you as far as how high school football is going and your perspective of high school football right now.
I think high school football is getting a little watered down because of the college game. Everything is changing. It's a ripple effect. We know that. It's a ripple effect. It's going to always be a ripple effect. If college is changing, that means we have to kind of adapt and evolve a little bit. Yeah. Your best schools right now are like Steele, Brennan, Judson, still going to be decent. Betts Memorial. You're gonna have a couple of schools right now, but we are in San Antonio, and we're getting a little watered down because we have 14 schools in one area.
In one district.
We got 14 schools, and within a mile and a half from each other. Yeah. There's no. I mean, we understand why they're doing it. San Antonio is the fastest growing city in the country right now.
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
there's big potential in the future.
For sure.
And so that's where they're looking. They're looking at the future. They're not looking at the right now.
Yeah.
But I think high school football here in San Antonio is what it's gonna always be. We get overlooked.
Yeah.
And that's part of my job here in the city, being from the city. I know how hard it is, so I push. When I talk to my guys, I'm connected with TCU, Rice. I get to talk to all these coaches and be like, man, get down here, come see my little homie. Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, check out his film. Just look at it.
Good.
Okay, and then they go, hey, this kid's actually good. Yeah. You're not turning every rock. You got to turn every rock. Come on down here to San Antonio. You're gonna get a hard working player, not somebody that just think no. Y'all picking up kids that ain't even that good. I got 5 kids here that are way better than them kids. Some of them kids that's coming out of Houston. It's like, well, why did you take him? Well, the high school he went to, and
then coach said this or whatever.
You looking for good players or no? Let me know.
That's what's up. And that's much needed in our city because, again, like you mentioned, we often get overlooked within talent-wise, basketball, football. And then when we finally get there, we got like Roseville and Concrete, Josh Reynolds taking care of business.
Josh Reynolds.
Jordan Clarkson taking care of business. It's like, dude, there's so many other rough
Malcolm Brown.
It's so many.
It's huge.
Yeah.
And because they got the mindset. It's a mindset, and you want players with that mindset, that chip on their shoulder, because they're not satisfied.
That's for sure.
Josh, he said it on his.
Man,
he's not satisfied. I want to be great. He's still rolling.
Yes, sir.
He's not satisfied. And see, that's the mentality that you want.
He could easily been satisfied. Definitely after this
I made
season.
It already. After the season, I'm good.
I'm good. That's that.
I'm retired. I got my little bread.
You got my money.
It ain't about the money. It's not about the money.
I'm still rolling.
It's not about the money no more. It's not about the money.
A normal person like us would have been like, oh, well.
A normal person would have been like,
that's
I did
enough.
What I need to know.
Yep.
When you have that mindset and you come from a city like this and you get it out the mud, and you go JUCO. Shout out to Josh. He's a JUCO baby like me.
Yeah.
We're JUCO boys.
We
come up, we go where we need to go. We work. Get it out the mud for real.
Yeah, for
real.
No,
he went to Texas A&M.
Yep.
And got an opportunity and
made the most out of that opportunity.
That's what it's about.
And then he looked like he belonged there.
He does longer, and that's the thing.
Than he should have been.
He belongs there, and because it takes a special. People think, you need to be. No, you need to have the mentals. The coaches, they're gonna see that you have the mentals.
Yeah,
you got the mental mindset, and you got the ability.
Yeah,
I take his mental with his meaty, just like pretty good ability.
Yeah,
Josh don't have pretty good ability. Josh has ability.
Yeah.
Josh has
athletic
ability.
As hell. Yep.
He's just not no cocky dude out here trying to be all. No, he's a role player. Everybody wants a role player. Everybody wants a role player, solid. I'll play special teams.
Yeah.
We're gonna take that every time, and then he's gonna make plays when it comes his way.
Yeah, that's
Josh.
Man, shout out to San Antonio Products, that's for sure. Before you get out of here, man, I appreciate you taking the time out for real, to come back, take care of business with your boy. I really appreciate that for real. Any quick shout outs you want to give, and then what else you got lined up for the rest of the year before you get into your shout outs?
this summer we'll be having huge speed camps. It's going to be a really lucrative and busy summer, and giving back to the community as well, and making sure these kids have the opportunity to actually get real speed training. Shout out to Real Impact.
Yeah.
Real Impact is my future, hopefully, future partnership with these guys. These guys are givers. They are all about the growth. They have a growth mindset. They always giving back to other trainers. They're helping everybody grow and get where they need to get. So shout out to Brandon James and Henry Greathouse. Those two guys are great people. Great people, and black-owned business as well.
That's what's up, man.
So shout out to them. Shout out to my wife, of course, Freshly Baked.
Yes.
Variety Foods, going hard. Shout out to my brother. My brother's an entrepreneur here. He's touching everybody. Anything that has to do with the house, let me know. Let him know. Hit him up. He will find somebody to help you do it.
Yeah.
A great entrepreneur, black entrepreneur here. One of the youngest ones doing it here in San Antonio. And so, I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate shout out to the plug, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the plug.
Nah, man, I appreciate you pulling up, man. I love what you're doing for the community. Continue to do what you're doing for the community. You know, this is our platform or your platform. Anytime you got like registrations or whatever you got going on, man, send it this way.
Yes, sir.
So we can always, promote it. And then also we need to start using this screen back here.
Yeah.
We can have some of your KOS stuff back there or whatever it needs. So go ahead and run it up. This is your platform just like it's mine, man. So
yes, sir.
I appreciate you coming through, taking the time out for number 97.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all.